What's up, Digital Collective family? This is Rashina.
And Sean.
We're back at you for our weekly update. We're going to recap the week in all things crypto and XRP, starting from Monday, February 23rd, all the way to today, Sunday, March the 2nd. And we got some highlights for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about the SEC closed door meeting that was held on February 27th. We're going to be talking about an Ethereum conference that was recently had. We're going to give our update on the price analysis for XRP for the week, and we got some other goodies for you this week.
Yeah, we also have Ripple joined the American Bankers Association, so that's going to be very, very important.
Yeah, so we're going to highlight all these things for you in our weekly recap video. So hang with us. Y'all like our new headphones? Just to upgrade and make things better for you guys. All right, so we're just going to just jump right in. The first thing we're going to talk about is the last video we did was about the SEC closed door meeting that they had with Ripple on the 27th of February. So even though that's not within it is within a week, I want to share that there has been no news, no nothing, no updates, no official updates that we have seen from any of the topics, I guess, that were discussed in that meeting. So again, we have shared with you what we feel could arise from that meeting, but there has been no official statement from the SEC regarding the meeting's agenda and any decisions from the meeting. So that still remains undisclosed.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep you posted once we get the information, and we'll put it out there as soon as possible.
Right. So the next thing I want to talk about is, I don't know if you guys, we typically don't talk about this coin, but we want to, just because of what has happened with it, with Ethereum. There was recently an Ethereum, it's called EthDenver conference that they had. And they had it, from February 23rd through today in Denver. And so it's one of Ethereum's one of the largest Ethereum and blockchain conferences, right? And so this is an annual event for Ethereum, and it brings together developers, entrepreneurs. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And other enthusiasts to collaborate on decentralized application, which are called dApps. And to also discuss the future of blockchain technology. So, and I wanted to highlight this conference because of the future of blockchain, and Ethereum does play a big part in that as well. So just to give you a little bit of background, Ethereum is primarily the platform for decentralized smart contracts, and XRP is different. XRP is designed for fast and cost-efficient cross-border payments. So Ethereum basically works like, let me get this right. If Ethereum actually pioneered smart contracts, and smart contracts just are self-executing contracts where the terms are written directly in the code. These smart contracts power decentralized apps, allowing users to interact with decentralized, which are called DeFi platforms, NFT marketplaces, and other things. Examples are things like Uniswap. These contracts actually facilitate peer-to-peer trading without an intermediary like a bank. So this is important in the landscape of the future of blockchain. That's what we're talking about, being able to interact peer-to-peer without the use of going through banks to do things between us too. So if I want to send money, I'm just using a very simple example. If I want to send money to, I'm going to just use my husband, or execute a contract between me and my husband, I can do it through me and him without going through a bank for, the documentation of the financial part of that transaction. Right. So I hope that makes sense. So they just had their conference, and it looked like it ended today. Let me just give you a comparison, though, of what XRP is, because what we talk about the most, and what Ethereum are. So how do they compare? So again, Ethereum's main utility is smart contracts and D apps. XRP's main utility is cross-border payments and banking. And the transaction speed for Ethereum for its smart contracts and D apps is like 12 seconds. XRP is 3 to 5 seconds. The transaction fees on Ethereum is high. Those are high, from like ranging from like $5 to $5. XRP is fractions of that, low, fractions of a cent. And so XRP is still getting its feet wet in the NFT marketplace. Ethereum is a market leader in that space. And Ethereum is used for asset tokenization and private change, and XRP is used for remittances. So let's see, I'm trying to think of some more things about the difference. Okay, so for banking and institutional use between the two, Ethereum is used for banking and institutional use for like tokenization and definance. And again, for XRP, that is more of the cross-border liquidity and payments. So I hope you kind of understand what the two are and why they both are significant in the blockchain space and the crypto space, and then just the space of changing the way that we do things traditionally going forward. And they both have strong institutional interests. So, and Ethereum is great for programmable finance, and XRP is ideal for liquidity and real-time settlement. So just so you have a understanding of what the two are and how they both play a part into play a part in the game of cryptocurrency. All right, you got any questions for me, Sean? I know I said a lot in that space.
Yeah, you said a lot.
So let's jump into that topic. Now that I shared with you about Ethereum and their conference, look it up to see if you see anything interesting to you about that. But we want to let you know that they did have a conference this week, and that what the purpose was. So my husband's going to jump into Ripple and the American Bankers Association.
Oh yeah, Ripple joined the American Banking Association, which is I say great news for Ripple. To me, this is actually pushing Ripple to be a bank. Officially became a member of American Banking Association on Partner Network in June 2024 with a platinum partner status. Well, while Ripple did not issue a dedicated press release at this time, the membership was documented through the ABBA channel and later highlighted by Crypto Industry Observer in early 2025. So the reason why we're bringing this out now is because there's a lot of things is changing with Ripple, a lot of partnerships that's coming through, and they are actually, people have been saying this for a while, that Ripple is going to be a bank. And if they join the American Bankers Association, I think they are. They're just not going to join something, an organization like this, if they wasn't going to become a bank. I think Ripple will have direct access to banks and decision makers. The ABA represents over 4,000 banks across the United States and safeguards $18 trillion in deposits and issues nearly $11 trillion in loans. So that's a lot of money.
That's a big marketplace. That's a big part of. That's a big marketplace for Ripple to be connected to.
Yes, by becoming a platinum minimum member, Ripple gains direct access to this network, financial institutions and their decision makers. So that means that Ripple is going to be a part of this 18 trillion in deposits and 11 trillion in loans.
It has access to that information, so that is great. That is great, and it actually became a partner, a platinum. I guess what did you say? A platinum member back in June of 2024. So this is not new for Ripple,
right.
But we haven't heard this information being shared, so we wanted to include this in our weekly update to share it with you, so you guys know what we always talk about the utility and the strategic moves of XRP, Ripple, the company, regarding the adoption and the furthering the utility and furthering the use case of XRP.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna read this. It said bank adoption of XRP in the blockchain with regulatory barriers gradually clearing. U.S. banks could begin adopting XRP in the XRPL for cross-border transactions. And we already know what that means. That the more transaction on the XRPL is going to bring more liquidity in. So that's going to help change that Ripple price as it goes up. The more liquidity that goes on the XRPL, the higher that price will go. So you gotta keep in mind that Ripple is trying, as they say, trying to make a dent in the universe.
But their Internet of Value mission is consistently described as Ripple wants to make money move as seamlessly as information. Mm-hmm. So this move really aligns to that mission, their Internet of Value mission that they consistently describe. So I say Ripple has been very strategic in their moves and their partnerships. Mm-hmm. So let's see, what's the next topic that we want to jump into? Oh, this is a good topic. So today we found out that the president, drum roll, gotta get some sound effects, created a U.S. cryptocurrency strategic reserve, and today, right? And this reserve includes prominent cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, we just talked about. That's kind of why I want to give you a little bit of background about Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano, which is 88. So, and along with this announcement, this we talked about before, economic this announcement led to some surges in the prices of these coins. So Bitcoin surged about 8%, Ethereum increased, and Solana increased, and so did Cardano with these news. So this just highlights, as we talked about before, the market's responsiveness to policy changes and news. So staying informed of news that impacts the overall financial markets typically also impacts the crypto space as well. Let's see. The reserve, to understand the purpose, the strategy of the reserve, and it's just like traditional reserves of commodities like gold or oil. The cryptocurrency reserve implies that the government holds a significant quantities of these digital assets. So it implies that. I believe the move is intended to stabilize the crypto market and promote mainstream adoption and position, as the president has said, the U.S. as a leader in the global cryptocurrency landscape.
Mm-hmm. That word of mass adoption is real. You got to understand that once everything takes place, everything's going to be moving real fast for the United States and the worldwide. Mm-hmm. Global upset.
So the next thing we got for you is on March 7th, this Friday, the White House has announced a crypto summit scheduled for this Friday. Wow. So that's something right there. The summit is aiming to address topics like the regulatory frameworks, the integration of cryptocurrencies into the traditional financial system, and strategies to combat illicit activities. And we've talked about some of those illicit activities of cryptocurrency, just like the one that just most recently, I think the Bybit scam or fraud, where it was, I think, 1.5 billion stolen in, what was the currency?
It was in South Korea.
I know, but the
Ethereum
wallet. Yeah. So those are some of the topics that they're scheduled to discuss on this Friday during the upcoming White House Crypto Summit.
Y'all see March is coming off with really strong.
It is, with some big things happening.
Mm-hmm. And then Friday, we got the summit, which is the first ever
Mm-hmm.
For them to have set aside a day to do a national, recognizing cryptocurrency, that's very important.
Right. So the last but not least, I'm gonna talk about the price movement of XRP. So at the beginning of the week, XRP opened around $2.15, and then it closed around at the end of the week, which is today, about $2.87. The weekly high was about $2.96. The weekly low is about $2.14, and analysts are showing the support levels around $2.50. When I say support levels, I mean if price drops to that level, in trading terms, it tends to get supported to rise back up. So support, like, if you're standing on the floor, that's holding you up, right? The floor is holding you up. That's what I mean when I say support. That there are buyers in the charting holding the price up at around $2.50. And that's what the charting activity looks like from the week. Resistance, okay, I'm going to say up here, resistance is around at the $3 level. And they're saying that when you say resistance in trading terms, it's meaning that when price gets to that level, there is resistance to keep it down. To keep it down, there's resistance there in the chart. So support holding you up, resistance keep down. All right. So just to kind of explain for those.
That's a great way you explain it.
For those who may not understand, thank you. I appreciate that. Who may not have any background in the trading space. But anyway, again, as we always say, that the when I'm talking in these terms, this is me talking in the speculative market, meaning that that price is determined based upon people and their thought of the price and what they feel the value is. But we, as I have said before, our perspective of value of XRP specifically is not speculation. It's based upon the actual usage of XRP, its purpose, its utility, its function, what its function to do. We feel that is going to eventually drive the value, not what we each other think is worth and the value is. And that's what I mean by speculative markets. Yeah. Alrighty. So, just the key summary, there's some things that are happening this week too, some other news that could affect the markets, like the jobs reports coming out this week. So just stay attuned for that, because like we said, even when the president addressed saying that there was going to be a reserve, a crypto reserve, that the price kind of got impacted. It did get impacted from that announcement. Right. So announcements do play a part in people's view of value. Let's see. Anything else I want to bring out there? I had a lot on the price and movement of XRP, but I don't want to go into depth. I'm gonna make sure I just look at my notes real quick. That I didn't miss anything. Let's see. And tariffs. So, there's been a lot of news about the tariffs. So tariffs could play a role and be another wild card in the markets this week. And if it's affecting stocks and equities, it's most likely going to affect the crypto market as well. So tariffs have introduced micro uncertainty as the investors worry about they think about a potential trade war that could dampen global growth. So, just pay attention to the news as you're investing, and as you're, deciding what you're going to do on your crypto journey. And as we always say, we're not financial advisors. We're here to share information with you so that you can start your own research and begin to be a better player in the landscape of cryptocurrency. So always do your own research, and if you need to, consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling cryptocurrency of any kind, because it's a volatile marketplace.
So also remember, like,
comment and share.
Subscribe.
and share. I got it for you, Sean. I got it for you. It's been a late day, y'all. Today we had a long day, but we wanted to get this still out to you. Again, so like my husband said, like, subscribe, and share. And we love your comments. We try to respond to those timely as we can. And remember that we do have a Patreon account where we connect with you a little bit closer. We do lives with you one-on-one. I mean, not one-on-one individually most often, but groups of you lives one-on-one. And we thank you for subscribing and hanging with us. And we thank you for all the things you share. Thank you for being part of our group. You guys have a great evening. Deuces.